Alright, hello everybody and welcome to Repair Universes 4 and new in this channel. So yeah, it's a game that I play quite a lot. I never broadcast this game at all because I feel like this game is, I don't know, it's the best for streaming, but right now we are into a different situation where with the new installment coming up soon, so EU4, EU5 rather, yeah, it's maybe a good time over here to start trying to get some achievements, some of the best. And yeah, that's kind of what we are going to do. So in this playthrough, what we are going to do, I'm not probably gonna have a lot of the webcam on. I'm gonna try to over here to explain what I'm doing, so that's the reason why the webcam is on. But once we'll be in the game, I'll turn it off. And also, I'm not gonna put some edits on the channel, so on the series. So yeah, it's gonna be unedited, kind of long playthrough. We are trying to do show exactly what I'm doing from A to Z. And for the series itself, what we are going to do, we are going to play as a custom nation, and there's some interesting achievements when you do so, and there are many of them that are kind of easy to do, but the fun thing is you can combine them together, and if you combine them, you end up having a challenge that is a lot more difficult. And it's exactly what we are going to do. We are going to combine 3 achievements as one, so namely for Odin, for Humble Origins, and Idea. Guys, I'm gonna show them on screen. So basically for Odin, we have to start as a Norse, and we need to convert all of Scandinavia and the Great Britain Isles into Norse religion. So we need to conquer all of that pretty much. For Humble Origins over here, we have to not spend more than 50 designer points, and we have to have at least 2000 total developments. And finally, the worst maybe is Idea, guys, where we need to start as a nation with only 3 development, and we have to have at least 500 ducats in income. So yeah, it's kind of crazy, right? When you combine all of them together, yeah, we are up for a challenge. And what we are going to do, well, first of all, we need to check over here in development. We need to have something at 3 development. We can start literally everywhere, but I prefer to start where is Scandinavia or British Isles, and could start over here, but I'm rather gonna start over here, straight in the heart of England, right here, because I know there's a castle over here. So this is exactly where we're gonna start. So I'll press custom nation over here, and I'm gonna make it. I already have it loaded, so our custom nation is gonna name Northlandia. Here we go. And Northlandia over here, we are pure. I just did that because with the adjective, it's always funny when you have a adjective like that. I could have been putting other adjectives, but it's, for example, if I were to have to core stuff, well, I will need to make pure core. So that's kind of funny, right? Yes. For the flag, it's getting simple. White mountain, blue background. I think Norse religion is typically known for the color blue. So yeah, that's what we are going to do. And little story time over here. So let's pretend that we have a man over here that lived there. He got a vision, he got a dreams. It's Odin. Odin tell him to go to the top of the hill, because that's a hill terrain. He explained everything about the how England will fall, and it's a golden opportunity over here to seize the crown of England, and to go ham with the with our nation and go conquer everything. We are gonna be conquerors, and Norse conqueror, that is. Yes, so this means we are our leader is gonna name Genghis Chad for the resemblance with with Genghis, as we know, and the heir just over here, just to lose points so I can have a better ruler. It's gonna be named Brutus. Brutus is just only gonna be a general, hoping that it's gonna die, never touch the crown. And the dirty witch is gonna be the concert, yes, another one that will probably never touch the crown, so this doesn't matter. And the government over here, we are Norse, religion Norse, technology group. We're gonna make ourselves Western just to be sure we are, on the same level as our neighbors are next to us, and just to make sure that we don't heat up too much points. We are monarchy, autocracy, and earldom as a government rank. Sprite over here, I just put down the Iceland. They look nice, I guess. And for the ideas, what matters the most, right? We start with fort defense, very nice, since we have a castle over here. It will probably help us. If it's not obvious, I could do some shenanigans trying to maybe siege down stuff in Ireland and maybe even conquer Scotland and stuff and make them my vassal. You can do something like that by no CBing them, but no, I'm going to go to war exactly against England right off the bat. So that's gonna be quite a difficult task, and in fact it's gonna be quite extreme difficult. It's very possible that I will not be able to do it, but I will try my best. And to do this huge task, yeah, fort defense is gonna be one of my one of the best ideas. So make sure that making it difficult for him to siege me down, or to even besiege his provinces, because fort defense also works on the provinces that you siege down. So unsieging them will be more difficult for the English. Next, we're gonna go with war score against other religions, and I even also put some missionary strength versus heathens. Keep in mind that everything around us is Catholic, right? We are literally the only Norse around there, so I think it's a no-brainer to deal with the heathens. And we're gonna have some discipline, moral of army, aggressive AE and pack, and some other that will round up nicely our idea groups over here. So trade efficiency, infantry compatibility, and monthly war exhaustion. We're finishing up with the dev cost over here, because we keep in mind that we need to have 2000 dev in our country. So yeah, that will probably help a bit there. So it's a nice mixture between diplo and military ideas over here. And yeah, I think that's it. So we are going to jump in Ironman. It's very possible that I'm not successful. If so, I will just do a cut and try to restart to where we were, right? Okay. So here we are, little country over here. We are in the middle of England. England is just, if you know, pretty much the best country in the world. Ming does not really count. Ming is a thing on its own. We all know that Ming does not do well after a certain amount of time. We are literally already losing ducats. That's pretty nice. So yeah, we want to start with even more for defense. It's either Thor or Tyr, his brother, that are interesting, but since we don't have national sailors at all, I think Thor will be better. So we're gonna go with Thor as a first. So I'm gonna take that immediately, and I'm gonna leave that open just in case I forgot. I'm not gonna pay for the fort. I am going to make my my heir Brutus general right off the bat. Actually, not bad. Nice. This army over here, it's a classic. We want to get rid of the cavalry. Typically, a unit at this stage of the game costs you 0.2 to maintain, while like the cavalry over here costs you 0.55 ducats, so it's too much for literally what it can do. It's not much, so we want to get rid of that. And I think I'm gonna do some army drilling over here. These 3 men are gonna be strong. It's not gonna be do much, but every little bit counts, so that's the reason why I'm gonna do that. Other than this, obviously the reason why we got the dreams and everything, that's because the hill itself, it's not this, but it's Valhalla. Yes, some thinks that it's in Norway or something. No, it's right there. Who knew this whole time? Valhalla is right in the middle of the British Isles. Crazy, I know. I want to go with military over here. We are not gonna disinherit Brutus because it's a lot of prestige lost. So yeah, we don't want to have this prestige. Instead, we're just hoping that he will be dying as a general. That's the best we can do with that situation over here. So let's make sure that I don't forget stuff. I want that to be hostile trading over here. And transfer with this other guy over here. Not like it matters that much, but yeah. Portugal, I want to have the queues on everything that's gone up with Castile, Portugal, France. Austria is already set by default. I also want to know about Denmark, Sweden, Muscovy. Because it's possible that Muscovy conquer some of the Scandinavia. I want to be aware of that as soon as possible. And Scotland, because our enemy number one over here is obviously England, but right after we win, we'll have to win against England fast enough. It's gonna be Scotland. Scotland is gonna like a raven, is gonna take provinces from England. So we want to be aware when this is gonna happen, or also gonna maybe go for Ireland too. Okay, so now for this over here, the estate stuff, it's very important. We go with the typical, give me all of that. We are gonna take the agenda, seize land, and we are going to continue over here. I want to have, this is kind of a cheat, right? We are always gonna be at war with Odin, so that's a no-brainer. We want that. Also want to have this over here, religious cultures. We're gonna work hard over here to make sure that every time the cultures are gonna be accepted and it's the right faith as well. Cleric educations and yeah, development of temples. We have no temples right now, but we are gonna make them soon enough. So I'm gonna already put that on. Increase levy, supremacy over the crown, expand the fortification, and the general one. Okay, and we patronage of the heart over here, free enterprise, and I think, yeah, I want this here. So little more national tax over here, that's always nice, and also a little discount when we're ready for the constructions. And so yeah, that's about it for now. We want to please, if we can, the merchant guilds. Right now he wants a port, that's out of the way. Instead we're gonna go with this one instead. So prestige is also a nice thing to have. And am I forgetting something? Yeah, there's so many things to think about. Obviously I cannot now lower the army maintenance, but it's okay. It's not like it's gonna be doing much, but it's a little something to do that. That could maybe make the difference on the first battle. I'm willing to have it on. Okay, so first thing, we are gonna spy on the England over here. We are gonna improve with the French. And here we go. And yeah, so the plan over here, how are we gonna try to, you're literally the lowest of the lowest against one of the best in the world. And to do that, it's always kind of the same thing. We want to have the Renaissance spawning in our nations, and we are going to get ahead on the military technology above England. So that's how we're gonna to do that. So obviously we are only in 1444. We want to wait for at least 1450 to have stuff going. Oh yeah, yeah, I want to have the general spawn in, so like that the nobility will be angry at me, but with the equilibrium it's gonna be back up soon, and I rather having them angry at me now than when time counts. And I'm gonna go spreading of Norse ritual over here. I'm not clicking on this one because the stab cost, I actually want to have this the stab cost as low as possible, so I want to have positive stability if possible. And yeah, so yeah, here we go. So speed 5. So this playthrough over here is gonna be, you know, so that we're over here, military access, whatever. No, not alliances, whatever. Yeah, so this playthrough over here is gonna be quite a mixture between speed 5 and speed 4, maybe even speed 3. Sometimes it's we have to. So it is already supporting the independence of Sweden. That's not too good for me. One thing that I want is actually I want to support the independence of Sweden myself too. But here's the thing, I don't want to help him. I actually want to stay as a PU under Denmark as long as possible, because eventually I'm gonna grab my hands over this over here, transfer subjects, and I could make Denmark give the Sweden to me, and that it's gonna be grand. I'm already gonna have like half of the objective done just by doing this move. Obviously this is gonna give me a lot of aggressive expansion, but like it's just so important. We really want that. We are spying on England, and we're doing this so we can siege down their provinces faster, not because we want to get claim on him. In fact, once we are going to be ready, we want to click on this build force limit. This is gonna give us claims on every neighboring provinces, so literally everything next to us. So we absolutely don't need to fabricate claims on England right now. So England will get a claim against me very fast. I don't know if it's an event or a mission or something, but yeah, it typically gets an event on me very fast. So he can declare on me if like the main event takes too much time. So like the best for me. Okay, that just happened, and he gave Maine to France. So that's, I was about to say the best for me is when he goes to war with France, and he just suddenly decided not to. Let's try to play this carefully. I think I'm gonna stop here the drilling. Maybe no, let's keep on going with the drilling. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with the free company. I'm gonna put them there, trying to discourage as much as possible England to go to war against me. If he wants to go to war, you'll see his troops. He's gonna put troops here and here. Okay, Novgorod. Yeah, you'll see him for sure. Yeah, I really want that to happen. There's also another event that's gonna help me maybe a little bit over here. It's the War of Roses. I'm hoping that the War of Roses is gonna strike him good. If it could just spawn on London and takes ages before like it kills them, that's gonna be the best for me. I'm gonna go with fort defense. Thank you very much. Yeah, we don't know about that. So what we want to do is to go tech 4 as soon as possible. We're literally gonna be the first in the world to be able to get that, because, you know, AI typically don't do this. Oh, okay. Leinster is already a vassal. Okay, well, England is off for a great game over here. We don't want to improve relations with the vassals of Burgundy in case, and the off chance that Burgundy gets get PU'd under Austria. He's gonna be incorporated immediately, so we, you know, they're just going to disappear. We want to improve relations with pretty much everybody down here, because what we are going to do against England is gonna make a lot of people angry at us, and we want to minimize as soon as possible the effects. So we're gonna improve relation with these men over here. Let's go speed 5. kind of scared over here. It's not the best luck. He only have Portugal as an ally. Sometimes he can go and get an alliances with Austria, Castile. I see Venice, I saw the Pope, and all these guys will actually use their boats and land on you, on us. Typically they never do that because there's enemy boats and you know it's difficult for them. I don't know. Typically the AI does not do that, but because we have no boats, maybe because maybe England is big, they all now use the express War of Roses struck right here. Hoping that okay, well it's already over. We want to have that. Nice. Every little bit of prestige helps, so okay, no, here we go. 7 here. I don't think they yeah. Boom. Okay, well, this might be a failure. We'll see. As I said, this is extremely difficult. Really not really not easy. We are have to go against a very strong England over here. Okay, well, you can see the 19k over here. We really want him to survive as long as possible, because as long as these guys exist, the manpower reserve on England is going down. So that's like, you know, a no-brainer. It's very good for us. So I think prestige. This one is also very good, but I think yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. In the off chance that okay, yeah, tech 4. Thank you. We're getting some enough by doing this. So in theory, our units, if we were to fight England one-on-one, we should... Okay, me won. Against that. That's not good for me. Obviously, France is not gonna let that, you know, stay like this way. Once we're gonna weaken England, France will probably be declaring on England as well. It may also, even Burgundy could declare on England over here, just for Calais, because yeah, he has a strong he really wants to have Calais. So let's see, speed 5. Soon we are going to, yeah, that's as I said. Okay, British died. We are having another heir. Not good, actually, not good at all. 6 years old, eh? Well, in this case, then I will stop paying for this army. Okay. Ooh, I misread this. I thought he was he made Venice an alien, yeah, an ally. Sorry. Bunch of rivalries, Austria, England. Yeah. Let's keep improving with some of these guys. Our Brittany, we never know. Sometimes Brittany survive long, sometimes they don't. Let's just in the off chance we want to improve with him. And there we go, Renaissance is there. Okay, so right off the bat we want to improve. I'm gonna go with the military. We want to put some points to have a little more you know, some of the advantages right there, garage and growth and all that stuff, but not too much. So only 2 points and 2 points in the admin. 1 day pass, prestige. Now we really hope that the next agenda is not the merchant guild does not want to have the what am I saying, the port. Okay, perfect, that's exactly what I want. So boom boom like this, and boof, what happens now is that the merchants are happy with us. We have now a nice discount over here, so minus 10% on development, because we want to keep on improving on this nation and on our capital. We want to have the Renaissance going, so we are going to put no points at all on the military, because we need to get to military tech 5 as soon as possible. Okay, so here we go, and we keep going, and we are obviously not gonna be able to go too far. Yeah, and we're gonna stop here. So we're going to wait for about 5 years, hoping that England has no allies. Well, aside from Portugal, you know that he starts with an alliances with Portugal, so that's just a thing that happens, right? And yeah, we don't want to seize land. If we do that, we are going to make the merchants to be angry at us. We don't want that. Actually, we may actually never press that button. We'll see. Muscovy is not a great power. Okay. England fell a bit there on the list. It's okay. That's kind of what to be expected with the England, with the English over here, I mean. Okay, so we are going to wait. Yeah, let's wait a bit. We want that bad boy to reach. Obviously, we want to embrace that's really bad, because if I click this one, there's a lot of chances that I will lose my 100 spy network on England, and that's kind of bad. I want that to be the whole time that I will be at war too. I think I'm gonna hit the prestige. Prestige is it's very good to have a lot of prestige at the beginning. It gives you moral of armies. It gives you a aggressive expansions impact. You know, going down a little bit. Oh, nice. That's very good. We want to have the stab, obviously, and just like that, this is going up a little bit by a little bit. Having some prosperity over here, it's always a nice have. We're gonna have more development costs and goods produced going down. That's pretty much the only thing that matters, but it's really more when we are going to conquer the English lands that we are going to care a bit more with the prosperity. For now, you know, the autonomy going down and stuff, it's not a big deal, because, well, since it's our capital, the autonomy is always going to be at 0. Okay, so keep on improving over here. We want that bad boy to go at 30. That will also allow us to have over here large city. We want to have this bad boy. We typically go to 30. That usually, I tried this many times and I failed this challenge many times. I wanted to see if it's possible. Yeah, it's possible, but it's very difficult. The claim over the land is no matters. Does he have a? Yeah, he has the claims on me. That's kind of what to be expected, right? Okay. Okay, so the merchant fell off a bit there. That's kind of sad. So this is gonna cost us a little more, but it's okay. I will keep on improving, no matter. Getting to war. Muscovy is getting big on this one. Okay, this. Sure, buddy. I could maybe improve with... No, maybe not the Scots. No. Let's not be silly over here. Friesland. Let's improve with Friesland. So, France declares something is tearing awfully. Okay, England is not going to be at war with me. It's going to declare on... That is because I have 100 spy network over here against England. So I can see what what he intends to do. So that's kind of good for me. He will be at war with two nations that has no forts, right? That's not good. If it could just stay in the Irish Isles for a long time, that's very good for me. Because then I will be able to, you know, siege down all his stuff on answers. That's gonna be the best for me. What do you want from me, brah? Corruption, devastations, whatever. Morocco. Okay. So yeah, okay, this is done. No longer a rival. Okay. Full annexation for Granada. Okay. I could actually now click on this. Yeah, I think I will, since it doesn't matter anymore. It's below 60. And I could click on this here. Let me just wait a second, because I rather want to have this expanded fracture when it will be at level 30. I said okay, it's in level, but oh, okay. Well, now wait. Okay. How close are we? Expected at 1466. It's too late. We're gonna improve yet more. Okay. Actually, it did not declare on Ophalie, declare on this guy over here. Does you Tyrone? Tyrone is this guy over here. And Tyrone has a fort, if I'm not mistaken. No, he actually don't have a fort. Okay. Who has a fort? I know that Munster have a fort, but sometimes they do have forts, sometimes they don't. Maybe they just build them up. Maybe that's what's happening. Okay. And 32, maybe we will be able to have our Renaissance enacted. Yep, as I... And we are going to embrace it. Now we know how to paint. Incredible. And we are not ready to have the Tech 5. We are getting close to that though. I'm very glad though, you know, that England did not get into war with the France, but it got no allies aside from Portugal. Okay, it's gonna be maybe a dozy. We'll see how it goes. I'm not so sure it's gonna be a successful one. He has a lot of troops. It's kind of crazy. 36k. But most of them are right there, so we can see it has 15 over here and 19 over here. And he is at Tech 4 instead of Tech 3. My odds of winning this is getting slimmer and slimmer. I cannot wait too much. That's 2, I think. So I think I'm gonna get my troops up and ready. We can go now Tech 5 for the military. I think I'm gonna go, I think I like to go with these ones over here. So we are going to be very, very bad on the defenses front, but we are going to be stronger on the offensive. So what this means is we're gonna try to favor on going head on against our opponents instead of like waiting for defensives, right? And stab cost, and this one is good. So we're gonna go with this here over here. Good stuff. And yeah, we are going to get ready. I can also get maybe another. I think I'm gonna go with this, so I can take some loans. Okay, a couple things that could be done. First of all, support rebel over here. Well, No, never mind, actually. I cannot make him my rebel. If I could make him my rebel, things will change quite a lot. If not, yeah. We'll see. I could maybe make France my ally. It's something possible. If I insult maybe England, this could be... I think that could happen, but it's not like though I will be able to bring... Maybe I could actually. Maybe I could bring France in this war. This could help me immensely. Like I will promise him land and I will actually give him land to keep the alliance, or maybe not. I don't see. We'll see. I want to go with this one. Not so much for the national tax. It's a nice have. It's really more for the nobility influence going down. Make sure that this does not hit the 100. Thomon is the next on the list, which is this one. Yeah, obviously. The independence been declared. Okay, so it is now at war with Sweden. Okay, that can be good. You are at war against Norway, Holstein, obviously, Bremen, Dithmarschen, and Utrecht. Okay. Okay. Could be a nice time. Come on. Would be a nice time over here to strike. Corruption over here, it's not good. It's the all power cost over here, plus 2%, kind of bad. But yeah, it's manageable. Okay. I think I'm gonna get the prestige. And should I go for? Okay, friends. If I... Okay, my spy got discovered. That's not good. Let's get that. What do you want? At least... Okay. Stab plus 3, that's insane. And the port. I don't like these 3, but I guess I'm gonna go with this one. Can I make France my ally? How far are we? Not too much. If I could just make it flip, be friendly towards me, maybe it's possible. I cannot make this guy my rival, so, but I still gonna insult him. Maybe I should not insult him just yet. You know why? Because if I could make, just in the off chance I can make him my rival, I will not be able to insult him again, so, you know, that's a bit of power projection going down. Speaking of which, why is it going up there? Oh, Age of Objectives fulfilled, okay. Nope, that's not good. Who is Aragon, England, Castile? I think I'm gonna insult Aragon. Then France is happy with me, Pope, and you know, a bunch of people that doesn't matter. All right. So we have 17k over here. That's a lot of troops. A lot of troops for, you know, just one province. Obviously, I cannot sustain that for too long. Can you just... I already managed to do that. It's something possible. Trust me. Can I have... Let's go crazy, man. I have to go crazy at the beginning, and then I will sort this out. I'm hoping that England is not here. Obviously, I don't know. I cannot know that. But I'm hoping that's so. I'm gonna get the in-depth to the burgers. Alright, now I'm gonna get the... Where's the best one? Flemish is pretty good. It has one sieging. This one is better. Okay, good general. And I'm gonna make these guys over here under this general. And hoping that nobility or I think I'm gonna go with this here. Okay. It's okay for the nobility. They still like me. Okay. What about you now? Yeah, he does not like me. I cannot do much. I could not, you know, insult another rival. I can't give in money and stuff like that. I cannot offer military access. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So yeah, I already managed to get him my ally. My ally. I don't know exactly how I managed to do it, but I already managed to do it. Maybe with this? Nope. Okay. Oh yes, Sweden is gonna be in there, but typically, okay, just wait here for having that to be a national unrest. It's not like they're gonna be having some unrest in my capital. Okay, I already made some mistakes. Sometimes I declare too fast on the England, and so what happens is that yeah, they are next to me and they just jump on these guys with no morale. So we are going to do this safely. We're gonna want to do it clean, and we are going to give it a go over here. So yeah, am I going to be able to do that? I don't know, but that will be on the next episode right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you appreciate the episode, and see you there on the next one for the battle against the giant England.